the landing. It's just like the combine. You can't pit pat, you can't touch your hand down. He measures your back heel. Fair enough? Over the line, everybody's doing it 2 times. You go back to the end of the line, you jump again. That's it. First event.
Anybody have any questions on that?
Can we have somebody else do it?
Now it's time to ask the question.
Can you hear me over there?
It's hard over here. Hey, if you can't hear, come on in closer. Let's get in close. Everybody get tight.
This is not in order, but the next one is going to be the med ball toss. You guys all saw this. I'm sure everybody's watched the video. You're sitting in front of the line. You're tossing over your shoulder, over your head. You can't throw it to the side. It's going to be max distance. It's not going to be where it lands. There's no discrepancies here. It's going to be where it stops. It's a 60-pound ball. It does not roll far. So as soon as where it stops, it'll be measured right there. You get 2 throws. Same thing as the broad jump. You throw it, you get in the back of the line, you throw it again. Easy enough. Any questions? Any questions?
How many attempts do you get with it?
2 attempts on that.
If you fall, meaning if you fall backwards while the ball is still in your hand over the line, you go to the next, that counts as your attempt. So if you fall twice, you get a 0.
So even if your feet are off the ground when you're throwing the ball, it's a fault if you pass the line?
If you touch the ground past the line with the ball still in your hands, it's a fault. It's just like a 3-pointer in the NBA.
So as long as your feet are off the ground, the ball,
you're good.
As long as you release the ball before
As long as you release the ball.
So it's okay though to jump though?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, absolutely. We encourage it. One other thing, you will have lanes. They'll be big. The lanes will be big. But if you cross on the other guy's lane for some reason, you're disqualified. There is no throwing it across. It's easy as that.
Everybody understand that? Yeah.
What you throw will not land on the line?
Yes.
Yes,
as long as
absolutely.
the ball is not in your hand when you land. If the ball is in your, if you step back and the ball's still there, it's a fault. And the judges have been briefed on this very extensively. They know exactly what to look for, and it's their fault. Okay?
Next one, just follow up with that. Farmer's walk. You guys saw the video on this as well. Pick the farmers up, that's it. As soon as you pick them up off the ground, the minute they touch, that's your distance. It'll be a turn at 75 feet.
75 feet turns.
Longest man wins. It's as simple as that. There is no dropping it, there is no holding on to one, whatever kind of thing you can imagine. As soon as it drops, you're done. If you stop and you pick it up and then you want to re-grip right at the line, we're calling that
as long as it doesn't pass the line.
as long as it does not pass the line. As long as it does not pass the line, you can sit there and re-grip and then go, whatever you need to do. Yeah.
What if, let's say, the back of the farmers touches the floor when you're walking? Does that count as a set that's done?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
let's say
believe
if you're
anybody here is that short. So, but yes, if the farmer implement touches the ground, that's it. There can be no gray area on that. We got 90, 100 of you guys in here. We got to have a standard. So make sure when you grip it, it's not all the way in the front, so the back's lagging or the opposite. Make sure you get a good solid grip. You go.
Is there any questions on that? Now we're good. Next one, keg Prowler Medley. Here's the deal. We're going 75, 100, 90. Due to the parking lot, it's 90 feet. You're going to take the keg. You're going to carry it in front of you. There's no shouldering it. You have to walk forward. You have to hold it. Walk down. You have to stand the keg up past the line. There's no throwing it or letting it go. You have to stand it up. You have to sprint back to the Prowler. Push the Prowler down. And then you have to get the Prowler has to cross the line, and it's a 75
second limit.
75-second cap. So if you get the keg 50 feet, that's where you're at. If you get the Prowler, you bring that down and get the Prowler, that's where you're at.
Yep, it'll be if you don't finish by 75 feet, it'll be measured, and that'll be your score.
That'll be your score.
The entire Prowler has to cross the line, not the person. The entire Prowler. It will not stop. So if you push it, and when halfway gets by, the clock is still going.
Yeah, and the keg must be standing. We're doing that so nobody's throwing it, all right? So you guys, you have to make sure it's standing before you run back to the next one. All right, to get to the little... Go ahead.
When you you said you cannot put it on your shoulder?
Not
shoulder.
Has to be in front of you. You can be
duck walk,
down
right?
here. You can duck
walk it.
You can hold it up here, but it cannot be shoulder over your head on your back. You cannot walk backwards with it for safety reasons because that will kill you.
Another question. When we start off with the keg, is it on its side or is it standing up straight?
Keg will be standing up, just like when you put it down, it'll be standing up.
You can have no hands on it or one hand on it.
You can have your hands on it.
You can have your hands on it.
Just a little bit, but still on the ground?
No, it has to be standing straight up, starting off.
Cool.
Wait. So let's say can I knock it over and pick it up sideways?
Yes.
Once the time starts, yes.
You're good to go as soon as that starts.
Just keep remember you're on the clock. at that
Each
point.
judge will have your own timer. All right. Everybody's going to finish. We're assuming, so it's going to be down to who can sprint that the fastest. All right. The next one. These next two, pay attention, please. Deadlift medley. Trap bar deadlift 495. 3 reps. The judge that you have is giving you a down signal. The judge that you have is giving you a down signal. His assistant will be counting each and every rep, so there is no discrepancy. You pull your hips through, you stand locked out at the top, 3. After that, axle deadlift, 365, 3 reps. Hip has to come through, he's gonna give you a down signal. We'll make sure that we show examples tomorrow to show you guys. After that, barbell 315, as many reps as possible. This is where it's gonna get a little sloppy. He's giving you down calls, okay? The guy behind him is counting 75 seconds. 75 seconds, it's max reps. Cool, any questions?
I thought it was 90 seconds.
It's been changed to
75 seconds.
for everybody.
Is that 75 seconds for the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Oh, okay, so that's
75 seconds.
We're going to see examples tomorrow. How long is he going to make you hold it up there?
So you're fully locked out. It's not going to be something where you got to stare at him, but if you're sitting here like this, you're not going to get down.
If you get a full lockout, he'll give you a down run real quick.
These are experienced judges. They know what a lockout looks like.
They've all
You
done
try to
shows.
fool
Yeah.
You got pro strongmen. You got athletes.
Because
national champions.
you're trying to go really fast, so I mean, you want to get that
You
full
still have to
lockout.
get a full lockout. But as soon as you get that lockout,
He'll give you down.
give them down. I recommend as an athlete myself for deadlift, looking at the judge and giving him the signal that you're ready. If you're looking around over here like this, he may not know. He may still think you're still pulling. If you're here, looking at him, so he knows you're done. If you try to fool you with the hips, they're going to call you. They've seen the whole not hips through. They've seen that. They're going to call you. You get one warning, and after that, they don't count.
Yeah, your hands don't have to stay on the bar. You can rest. If say you hit the first 6, you're on the barbell. Say you hit 3, you need a rest. Take a minute or take a second, get right back on it. Doesn't matter. Your hands don't have to stay on the barbell.
So say that you do the 195 3, say you get to 365, and you get 2, you're stuck there until you can get that third.
Correct.
So you can't say, okay, I'm going.
Yeah, you can't advance.
If you only get 3 on the trap bar and 2 on the axle, your number will be 5.
What if you can't even pull the trap bar?
Your number will be 0.
I'm pretty disappointed you guys changed it to 75.
Just for you have 100 athletes to go through, it just makes more sense here. Everybody has the same thing. You guys all have the same amount of reps you go through. So,
You know, that extra 15, what is it, 15 seconds?
yes, 15
I mean,
seconds.
that makes a huge difference, you know?
Everybody has the same thing. You know, this is the point of the rules meeting. Everybody knows the standard the day before.
Touch and go.
Touch and go.
Touch and go.
No up call. There is a down call.
Cool. Any more questions?
Can we bribe the judges?
All right.
Good. Last but not least, the push-up, pull-up challenge. This is going to be the one that, guys, bear with us. I need you to pay attention. Push-up. You have to touch the ground with your chest. You have to lock out at the top. Right? There is no resting at the bottom. At the top, the judge is giving you 1 Mississippi count. 1 Mississippi count, he's going to give you a warning if you exceed a 1 Mississippi count. After that, he's going to tell you you're done with your push-ups. You understand? It's to keep it going. Nobody's going to be resting. Got it? After that, soon as you're done your push-ups, real quick too, on your push-ups, just so everybody's aware, There's not going to be any silly things going on with your hips or anything like that. The judge has been informed exactly what a push-up looks like, and he will be the one to tell you if it's a go or not. All right? After that, you have the 3 Mississippi count. We gave you a 3 Mississippi count. You can chalk your hands, jump up to the pull-up bar. You have 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Your hands have to be on the bar. Immediately after that, you're pulling up. All that matters, you're completely locked at the bottom. Chin goes above at the top. Got it? You can hang out all day at the top. I don't give a shit what you want to do up there. You have 1 Mississippi at the bottom. Cool?
Once again, one warning. After that, you're DQ'd after you get one warning.